the girl on the empty bus. It was almost midnight when Arham boarded the last bus home. The city streets were unusually quiet, soaked with a thin mist that drifted like pale smoke across the road. The bus interior was dimly lit, humming with the tired buzzing of old fluorescent lights. Except for Arham, the bus was completely empty. He took a seat near the middle, put on his earphones, and leaned back, ready for the long ride home. But only a few minutes into the journey, the bus slowed down at an empty stop. No one was standing there, no one waiting. Yet the doors hissed open. Arham frowned. A cold gust of air crept inside. Then, without a single footstep, without any sound at all, a girl appeared in the seat across from him. She sat perfectly still, head slightly lowered, long black hair covering most of her face. She wore a faded school uniform, as if she belonged to a different time. Her hands were pale, clasped tightly together. Arham removed his earphones. Hello?" he asked nervously. The girl didn't answer. She didn't even move. The bus continued down the road, but the air around Arham grew colder and heavier, like something unseen was pressing against his chest. He tried to look away, but every few seconds, his eyes drifted back to her, and each time, her head seemed a little higher, her chin slightly raised, her hair shifting, her breathing louder. Arham swallowed hard. "Are you okay? Do you need help?" The bus lights flickered. The girl slowly turned her head toward him. Her face was still hidden, but Arham could see the faint outline of a smile unnaturally wide. The bus shook violently as if it had hit something. Arham grabbed the rail. The girl didn't move at all. She just stared. They approached another stop. Again, no one was there, but the bus doors opened anyway. The girl suddenly tilted her head, as if listening to something behind Arham. He turned. The bus was still empty. When he faced her again, she was closer. No footsteps, no sound, just closer. Her hair now hovered inches above her shoulders, as if floating. Her face was still hidden in shadow, but her breathing had turned into a faint wheezing sob at first, then louder, scraping the inside of her throat. Arham stood up, panic rising. "Driver, stop the bus." The driver didn't respond. His head hung low, unmoving, like a puppet whose strings had been cut. Arham stumbled forward, eyes wide, but before he could reach the driver, he heard a whisper, "Don't leave me again." He froze. Slowly terrified, he turned around. The girl was standing right behind him. He could finally see her face. Her skin was cracked and pale, eyes sunken deep with dark circles, and her mouth hung open far wider than any human mouth should. Her voice came out as a trembling cry. "You left me on this bus years ago."
Arham shook his head. "No, I don't know you." Her smile twitched. "You forgot. But I remember everything." The bus lights went out completely. In the darkness, Arham heard the pounding of small footsteps running toward him. He screamed, feeling cold fingers wrap around his arm, pulling him back toward the seats. The lights snapped on. The bus was empty. No girl, no driver, just Arham trembling, unable to move. The bus rolled slowly to the final stop and halted. Arham staggered out, gasping for air, and turned around to look at the bus one last time. Through the window, in the back seat, sat the girl, staring at him, smiling that impossible smile. The bus doors closed, and the empty bus drove away, carrying her back into the night.